Okay, good morning, everybody. See my mat. Start in your nice, comfortable seated position. Socks off. You can rock from side to side. Find the crown of the head over the shoulders, over the hips. Maybe lean like a little bit back and then a little bit forward. And when you lean back, try to keep your hip flexors relaxed. So when I lean back, immediately my knees want to go up to help me balance. Try to keep and be aware of your hip flexors. Move from side to side. And then as you come to stillness, close your eyes and begin to notice your breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You can open your mouth, let your jaw stretch out a little bit. Inhale through the nose. And then inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, inhale. And then exhale, roll down the back. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Bring the chin into the chest, down and to the right side. Keep both shoulders down as you move your head and neck down into the left side. Really let the weight of your head go. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Roll up through the spine, keeping your eyes closed. Take your hands against the knees. Move the ribs to the right, to the back, and to the left. Warming up the spine. Keep the shoulders and the chest relaxed. Now it's getting colder. It's getting more important to warm up the spine, the back. You can reverse the circle. Breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. Roll up through the spine. Flex your hands out to the side. Open the chest. Feel the stretch through the palms, the wrists. Inhale and exhale. Flex the hands so that the fingertips point down. Reach all the way up, interlace the hands. Draw the pinkies to the back wall. Keep the chin up, biceps to the ears. Reach the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale, and then exhale, down the back. Inhale, really twisting your palms and try to have no space between your fingers. So really clasp and the palms turning. Hold the breath, inhale, squeeze. Exhale through the mouth. Let the arms come down, drop the chin into the chest. Try to roll through each vertebrae of the spine. And then with the chin into the chest, gently walk forward as much as you can. If you're close to the ground, you can stack your fists to rest your forehead. If you are on the ground, you're on the ground. Otherwise, grab your block, put it on any setting that you need. So if you're here, this is a setting. The importance of having your forehead resting is that without that, it's very easy for our neck to carry extra tension. And that's something that we don't want because we do that in every moment of the day, basically. But if you can train yourself to relax your neck, the goal is hopefully you can be more aware of that in your daily life. And while you're here, think of an intention for yourself for this class. It can be a dedication. It can be a dedication to somebody else. It can be a dedication to yourself for showing up, for being enough always. Or think of a word or a phrase that resonates with you in this moment as an intention for yourself in your practice. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, walk your hands, but keep the chin into the chest, roll up through the spine at the very last moment to come all the way up. Shake your legs out and then switch whichever leg was in front. We'll do hands on the shoulders. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. We've done this one before, and it's breath of fire. In through the nose and out through the nose. And your stomach, as you inhale, expands, and as you exhale, contracts. My shoulders stay relaxed. So you're pumping your stomach. This is an internal abdominal exercise as well. It is just good for your body and creates heat in the body. So the eyes are also closed. The gaze is at the third eye point, up and in between the eyebrows. And for the first minute, we'll do inhale left, exhale right. The second minute, we'll inhale right, exhale left. I believe last time we did this for 1 minute, and now we're doing it for 2 minutes. All right, ready position and begin. Really twist as deep as you can each time. Twenty more seconds on this direction. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose, and then switch. Inhale right, exhale left. Thirty seconds. Keep going. Keep the energy moving. Five, four, three, two, one. Inhale, reach the arms up, hands wide. Squeeze, hold the breath. Creating new cells in the body, creating a new spine, squeezing everything from the rectum, sex organs, the navel, all the way up and into the crown of the head. Exhale, keep the arms up. Inhale, squeeze and hold. We're doing this 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. The last time, really squeezing everything up and out through the crown of the head. Squeezing the body tight, tight, tight. Exhale. Bring the arms down. Walk the hands forward. Rest your forehead. Come back to your intention. Inhale. Exhale. Roll up through the spine. Keep the chin into the chest. Roll all the way up. Come onto all fours. Knees under the hips and wrists under the shoulders. Be aware of how close your shoulders are to your ears. Send them down your back. And spread your palms as wide as you can on the mat. Reach the thumb and the pinky as far apart as possible. Drop the belly, lift the chest, look up to the ceiling. Inhale. And really stretch the front of your throat here. Exhale, drop the tailbone, curl through the spine, look in between the knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Move through in your own timing. Really use your abdominals as you move through this posture here. Really tuck and see how much you can tuck your tailbone. Experiment with yourself. And every time you tuck your tailbone, you're engaging your abdominals a little bit deeper through the exhale. And as you exhale, notice that you never run out of breath, really, when you exhale. Wiggle your face and your nose, your mouth as you do this, stretching all the muscles of your face, getting the blood moving. And then come to neutral and move the right sit bone back to the right heel. All the way back, then left heel and up. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose, opening up the hips here. And reverse that circle, left sit bone to left heel, all the way back and around. If you find when you are in a particular spot that it's tighter, feel free to take your autonomy and stay there for a little bit and work it out. Inhale and exhale. Back to center. Press the palms together, lift the pinkies off the mat. Really feel the middle of your hands pressing down into the mat. So just the pinkies are lifted. With that, press the tops of the feet into the mat. If that is too much to press the tops of the feet and lift the knees, then tuck the toes. It helps a little bit, and then lift the knees. Otherwise, lift your pinkies back up, press the tops of your feet into the mat, and lift your knees and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Tuck your toes, everybody now, and then bring your feet together, sit back on your heels. Roll up through the spine, and then take the left hand, stretch the wrists and the fingers. Your feet are either yawning or screaming. Switch sides. Opening up the feet really opens up other joints in the body, especially the hips. And release. Palms face up on the mat. We press down. Inhale and exhale. And then now flip your fingertips to face your knees. Press the shoulder blades down the back. Feel the core engaged. Inhale. You can either stay here or option to press the tops of the feet into the mat. Lift the knees and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Tuck the toes again. Roll through the wrists, fingers, digits. Roll out the wrists. Inhale and exhale. Come back to all fours. Pat the feet out. Tuck the toes under. Send the hips back into your downward facing dog. Look in between your feet. They should be about 2 fist widths apart. Spin the tailbone up to the ceiling. Press the shoulder blades down the back. Let go of the head and neck. You can shake the head yes and no. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. I'm gonna come take a look and see if I can see any your down dog. Good. 3 more breaths here. Try to relax your shoulders and really press back. Inhale. Exhale. Come down. Open your knees to the width of the mat. Sit back into your heels. Bring your palms together, child's pose. For a brief moment here, come back to your intention. And then we'll meet back in our downward facing dog. First down dog of the day, or second, I should say now. Walk your feet to your hands, bend your knees as you need. Hang over the legs, grab opposite elbows. Straightening the knees will be more of a hamstring stretch. Bending the knees if you need to, if your legs are really tight, you can bend your knees. It also helps release your lower back. In through the nose, out through the nose. Release the arms, slowly roll up through the spine. Keep the chin into the chest until the last moment. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing all the way up. We're gonna move through a few flows today. So come to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Grab the left wrist. You're gonna reach up and over. Send the hips in the opposite direction. Inhale, come up. Exhale, grab the other wrist. Opening up the side of the body. Inhale up, exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend, just lift the upper back. Keep the lower abdominals engaged. Just lifting the upper back up and over. Inhale, come up, and then Come to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Really make a flat back, come to your thighs, put your hands on your thighs. Think of arching your back in order for it to become flat almost. Exhale, lower. Step back into your plank. So you have 3 options for your flows here. You can move from your plank to your down dog. You can move from your plank, your knees, chest, chin, sink through, or your full flow. So make your choice and then move through to meet back in down dog. You can switch it up at any point through class and try a different one. Bring your feet together. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Keep both knees straight. Really press down with both hands. Lift it a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose through your plank. The modification for this would be on your knees. You come down to your knee and then bring your knee to your nose. Otherwise, with your leg up, knee to nose, and then reach back. Inhale, and then exhale all the way through to a low lunge. Again, you can drop down your back knee. If you're in the low lunge and with the back knee, really straighten your spine in the front of the chest. So we want to hunch forward, really expand and open here. Breathe. And see how your body shifts by just staying in a posture. We'll push through that back heel. From here, if your back knee was down, tuck the toes and lift the back knees. Warrior 2, everybody. Open, spiral the back foot parallel with the side of the mat. Reach the hands equally in opposite directions. Keep a deep bend through that front knee. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Shoulder blades go down the back. Feel as though someone has your right wrist and your left wrist and is pulling you in opposite directions. That would make your tailbone and your head stacked over your tailbone. So your body isn't leaning forward or back. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the front knee. And bend and straighten. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over, reverse warrior. The arm can be behind the back or on the leg or behind the back for a bind, reaching to the front of the right thigh. Send your gaze up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, spiral back down. Low lunge, step back to your plank, and now move through your flow. So 3 options. Exhale through the mouth, down dog. Walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, bring the palms to heart center. Squeeze the legs together. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the nose, release the hands. Mountain pose, roll the shoulders back. Open the palms. My big toes are together and heels are slightly apart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Really being intentional about each movement. Step left and then right. Option to move through your flow or come to down dog. It's your choice. This is your practice. Bring the feet together once you've made it to your down dog. Lift the left leg high, keep the knees straight. And then reach it up a little bit higher. You feel your whole body activated here. Equal weight between the hands and the legs. And then bring the knee to the nose. Modification, bring the knee down and tuck the knee into the nose. And back up. And then through. Place the foot flat in between the hands. The same thing you did on the other side. Breathe, straighten the front, middle of the back. Shoulders down, crown of the head reaches out to the front of the room. Deep breathing. Inhale from the belly, the breath moves. Exhale, you really squeeze the abdominals. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Press down to come up, spiral, open the hands, the arms. You feel this opening of your pelvis. The inner thighs are actively rotating outwards. Inhale and exhale. Create a focus over the front middle finger. Straighten the front knee, inhale, and exhale, bend. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the left palm, reach up and over, reverse warrior. Hand is against the thigh or binded behind the back. Fight to hold the posture and keep moving your breath. Inhale, exhale, spiral down. And move through your flow. Deep breath in through the nose, exhale, side out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, walk your feet to your hands. If you have hopping your feet in between your hands, you can also do that in your practice. Open your feet about hip width. Lift your toes up. You may need to bend your knees a little bit. Place the tops of the palms under your feet, gorilla pose. Drop the weight of your head. Bend your elbows here. The idea is to try to get the crown of your head to the mat. And then straighten your pull, press the thighs back as much as you can. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. If you can't place your hands under, you can do it with your knees bent also, and then you can grab your big toes and take a big toe hold and pull down. One more deep breath here. Release the hands. Roll up through the spine for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna take a wall sit. So basically a chair against the wall. So find a part in your house. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. I was gonna do a minute, but that might be a little bit much for today. So 30 seconds against a wall. I'll show you my wall over here. Okay. Got my timer. Oh, it's very dark. You cannot see me at all. Never mind. This is what you're doing. It's bricks. Okay, you're back here. You can get as low into your chair as possible. 30 seconds. I'll tell you when we're starting. Okay. My shirt out. Again, position. Ready, set, go. Feel your lower back against the wall. Abdominals engaged. Just do as long as you can, but try to push yourself a little bit. Core engaged. Avoid pressing against your legs. And 3, 2, 1. You got it. That's a good one to do to practice for chair pose, which is what we're gonna do now. So chair pose with a twist, feet together. Inhale, exhale, bring the palms together, sit back into your heels. You should be able to lift your toes off, but we don't keep our toes off the whole time. So I tuck my tailbone. Instead of being here, I curl a little bit under to engage. Bring my left elbow to my right knee, press the palms together, open the chest. Avoid one knee moving in front of the other. Inhale, center. Exhale, stand up. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then come back, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Bring the palms together, sit back in your heels, chair pose, and twist the other way. Right elbow to left knee, press the palms, lift the chest. Inhale. This time exhale, forward fold. Release the arms. Shake your head, yes and no. Now, here would be a good time, if you can't reach the ground, to grab the blocks or any sort of block you can use. You're gonna reach one hand down and then reach the right arm up. Spiraling the middle of the chest. So again, use your block on any setting that you need. This. You should be able to see your hand when you look up. If you have neck sensitivities, look down, but the arm shouldn't be so far behind you that you can't see it. You're trying to stack your shoulders. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, twist the other direction. So this is a little bit harder of the variation that we do with our legs. Wider, it's a little bit easier with the legs wider. Here it's more concentrated in the middle of the back. Inhale, exhale, roll up through the spine for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet back in downward facing dog. So we have two variations here. Either you're on your knees, you reach your leg up, move the knee out to the side in a circle, and then reverse it. Or you're in your downward facing dog. You reach the leg up, you bend the knee and you move it out and around in a circle. Or you can try with a straight leg, move your leg around in a circle. So those are your three variations. Choose, if you're holding your downward facing dog, good job. Now those are your three variations. Come to whatever posture you choose. We'll do 3 in each direction. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, really getting as large of a range of motion as you can. 3, and reverse the circle. 1, 2, 3. Reach the leg all the way up, bend the knees, stack the hips. Keep that right hand pressing into the mat. And then bring the right knee all the way to the right wrist, down onto the mat, pigeon pose. Reach the left leg behind you. So there'll be, is hips and body's different. So you may need to put a block under your sit bone, or you may need a prop on the other side. If this pigeon pose is too much for you, because it is pretty intense, the same position on your back would be cross your right ankle over your knee, thread the arms through the legs to grab the back of the left thigh, and lie down here. Think of actively sending your tailbone down here. So that makes me pull the legs away from my upper body. So that's your variation for pigeon pose. Everyone else is here. You're not down on your back. Walk your hands up as much as you can. Inhale. And then exhale. Rest your forehead down onto the mat. Either with your fists, again, bring your block in to rest your forehead if needed. Sometimes it honestly just feels nicer. And come back to your intention. Be aware of your back ankle. You want to make sure the ankle is also in a straight line. You're not sickling the ankle. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands all the way up. If you're on your back, take a spinal twist. So if you're on your back, your legs are like this. Let your legs fall to one side and look over the opposite shoulder. If you're in your pigeon, option to get into king pigeon, first bend the back leg. Reach your left arm to grab the left foot Keep the chest open. And then press the foot into the hand. So with that, makes my upper body come back a little bit, stretches my shoulder, activates the hamstring, and then release that, pull and bend a little bit deeper. Here's where, if you're in pigeon, you grab your strap and you wrap it around your foot if you can't reach your foot. I'd have the arms over the head. If you can reach your foot, the next step would be to try to get your elbow crease where your foot is, and then reach the other arm up and over it. Bind the hands, press the back of the head into the forearm. Inhale, exhale, release. If you were on your back in your spinal twist, bring your knees into your chest on your back. Still on your back, just hug your knees into your chest. Other pigeon group, come to down forward facing dog, and we'll do the other side. And if you were on your back, come onto all fours, or whichever variation you were in for the knee circles. We're going back to the knee circles. Inhale, exhale, bend the left leg, take the knee around for 3, 2, 1. Reverse the circle for 3, 2, 1. Reach the left leg up, bend the knee, stack the hips, really pull that knee up, 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 up. Left hand presses into the mat. Inhale, exhale, left knee to left wrist. Get all the way through. If you're on, otherwise do the other variation, figure 4 stretch on your back. Walk your hands up. Inhale through the nose. Take extra props, pillows, anywhere you need under your hips. Exhale, forward fold. If you're on your figure 4 stretch on your back, really pull the legs away from your upper body. Come back to your intention. Inhale. Exhale, walk all the way up. People on their backs, spinal twist, legs go to the right, head turns to the left. Everyone else bend the back leg, reach for the foot. Press the foot into the hand. Keep the shoulders square to the front. Exhale. Bend the knee deeper. Take your strap if needed. King pigeon, reach the left arm up behind the head, interlace the hands if you're there. Breathe. So the challenging stuff isn't supposed to discourage you. It's more to motivate you to see the possibilities that you can create through progressing. Release your legs. If you're in your spinal twist, hug your knees into your chest and rock and roll to sitting, the people that were on their backs. We're all gonna come down together. So first balancing on the tailbone, we're all gonna rock and roll without tapping the toes down when you come up. Curl through the spine, engage the core, rock back, balance. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now similar, yet a little bit different. Bring the bottom of the feet together, like your butterfly position. And the same thing. So you're rocking back and up, balance. You're that bowl of the pelvis and abdominals are really working here. Two more. Try to use less momentum and more abdominals. Good. Keep the feet together, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Press the elbows against the knees. Drop the weight of the head. Really push down. Inhale and exhale. Roll up through the spine, chin to the chest until the last moment. All the way up. Straighten one leg. Option to stay here or cross that leg over the other leg. Like that. And spinal twist, look over the right shoulder. You want this backhand as close against your spine as you can make it. If you're here, like this. Back to the center, switch sides, your variation. Back to the center. Reach the legs out in front of you. We're gonna slowly roll down together. Once we're at, it's gonna be 8 seconds rolling down. Once we're at the 3-second mark, we're gonna hold that for another 8 seconds, hovering off the mat. So open the chest, really sit nice and tall on the tailbone. Push the legs out, parallel. Push the arms out. And slowly lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now we hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Palms fall open. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Reach the arms over the head. Stretch the body long. Reach the feet in opposite directions. Shoulders stand. So, hug the legs into the chest. You're going to press the hands into the mat. You may need to rock and roll a little bit to get into here. You're going to press the hands into the mat as you use your abdominals to lift your hips over your head. The first part is to get into plow. So your legs over your head. You can bend your knees. Use your hands on your lower back to help you. Use your elbows against the mat. You want to try to stack your hips over your shoulders. Breathe deeply. Keep your abdominals engaged. Option if you want to go into full shoulder stand. This isn't mandatory, nothing is mandatory. But you're reaching both legs up to the ceiling. When you're ready to come down, bend your knees, press your hands into the mat, or interlace your hands behind your legs and slowly roll down through the spine. Hold your legs. Even if your knees are bent, hold them into your chest and just breathe here for a few moments. In through the nose, out through the nose, relax the shoulders. And then you can slowly bend the knees even more. Lower the legs down to the mat and just breathe. You may feel a little bit in your lower back. You can place your hands on your stomach, inhale through the nose and exhale. Shavasana, close your eyes. Relax the weight of the eyelids against the eyeballs. Let go of the jaw, the corners of the mouth. Go of the chest and the neck. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your body back into the space. Take your time, roll onto one side of your body into a fetal position. Use your bicep as a pillow. Bring your knees into your chest. Allow this posture to be the rebirth of your practice. This is the posture you were in the womb. So allow yourself to feel held and supported. Take your time. Really feel everything that you feel. Use the strength of your arms to come up into a seated position. Your eyes closed or at a soft downward gaze. Rub your palms together. Put the palms together at the heart center. It should be about 5 to 10 pounds of weight of you pressing. Inhale through the nose and with an om. Take a minute, thank yourself for coming to your mat. Remember that you can always come back to your breath and your intention. Send out a moment of gratitude. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. We bow to that which is divine. Namaste.